Welcome to Willow Tree Studios Movement Break. I'm Yvonne. Today we're going to be focused on our balance. So we're going to start out with a single leg stance. So if you're a person who's like, oh yeah, I really need to be practicing my balance, it's not that great, put yourself in a safe position to practice your balance. So maybe standing by the kitchen counter, behind a chair, in a corner where you can reach out if you need that. If you're somebody who's like, I practice my balance all the time, then you might want to use something like a folded up blanket or balance disc to add some destabilization to your stable balance. I'm going to start here on the floor. So we're going to get our tall posture. We're going to have for our balance, we don't want our legs touching. So I like to we'll bring our left leg back. We'll ground ourselves into that right foot and then lifting. So this is a very stable balance. It's not dynamic. But what we're working on here is building strength in our leg and in those smaller muscles. So you'll feel your ankle move from side to side, or your foot might have a wobble to it, or you might feel that in your knee, or as we stand here, you might start to feel that work in your glutes. So we're strengthening all those smaller muscles while we're hanging out here in our stable balance. And then we're going to move over to the other side, and it's the same thing. So if you find that this is like super challenging, this is just a nice, easy way to strengthen the muscles around your joints of just this single leg balance. So you just start a little at a time, a few seconds, and move up to longer and longer times. I've heard sometimes people brush their teeth like this. I guess if that's a good cue and whatever works. I think other things that can help are thinking about pushing your foot into the ground and growing roots all around it that support you, keeping your body tall, keeping a nice steady breath. And while our eyes are open, let's switch sides again. While our eyes are open, finding something that's not moving to focus our eyes on, and that can help us with our static balance as well. And then one more time on our other side, on our left side. And then done. Now we're going to practice our dynamic balance. So you can use weights or no weights. We'll start with our right foot, stepping across and pushing off. Stepping right to the front and a push off. Diagonally, right out to the side, diagonally back, straight back, and then behind the back. Moving to the other side, stepping across, stepping forward, out to the corner, right out to the side, diagonally back, straight back, and then behind the back. Keeping our weights, standing nice and tall, starting with a small step, forward and back. Adding in a longer stride, something more like what you would do if you were walking down the street. And then a nice long step, really extending your reach. And one more nice long step. moving to the other side, starting with a small step, forward and back. And then moving to a stride, that's like what you would walk. And then extending that stride out, nice and long, giant steps forward and back. When you step back, reach with your toes, drop your heels. One more. And then setting our weights down. A little shake out of our arms, shake out of our legs. Inhale up. Exhale down. And now, until next time, we'll see that we have better balance with each day that we practice. Take care, friends.